Yo, I done 6 shows in a row, so my voice is hurting. Fans wanna hear what you're in person. Boy, oi. She want a man from Brum, but she settled with a boy from Burton. I still see feds on the block, still see the boy them lurking. He thinks I'm a boy.
Hi guys, and welcome back to another Facial Fuzz Friday. It is week 35 now on Minoxidil, using it on my face to grow a beard, and as you can see so far, it is working. All the links to my journey videos are in the description, but without further ado, let's get into this week's update. Now, before I start this week's update, I just want to give a big shout out to 3 YouTubers who have recently started their channels, some of them quite recently, some of them have been around for a little while now, who are also doing what I'm doing, and that is Mitchell's Beard and Husky Beard, and also I Has a Dream, and they've all got channels that I will link down in the description below. I suggest you guys go and check them out. They're all showing results as well, which is quite exciting, and those guys are regular viewers of my channel and I watch their videos as well, so go and watch them. They've recently, some of them as well, just released their weekly updates, so go and check them out. So guys, week 35. I've actually been quite ill this week, so I've missed a couple of applications, and on that topic of missed applications, don't worry too much guys if you miss one every now and then. It's not the end of the world. You do want to try and stay as consistent as you possibly can throughout this journey, but don't fret too much if you miss one. It's not like everything's going to stop or everything's going to fall out. So another thing I've done this week is I've actually done a video on foam versus liquid, where I compared the two and I talk about which one's better, and you can go and check that out. It's on my channel and I'll put a link in the description as well. And also, just another thing that I want to pick up with people is that I get a lot of comments and I get a lot of questions as well about, do I need to shave and trim, or people telling me I need to trim. And what I'll tell you is that you don't need to shave or trim whilst you're on minoxidil. People seem to think that if there's hair there, it somehow won't absorb, you won't get it onto your skin. It's nonsense, because people use this product for their scalp. Let's not forget about that. Its original intention was used for scalp hair regrowth. And those people aren't shaving and trimming it off every time that they apply. Otherwise, it would be pointless as a hair regrowth treatment. So take it at the same concept as that. You can still grow facial hair and still get it on the skin. Trust me, I managed to do it. And if you can't, then you're doing something wrong when you're applying, because I have no issue in doing that whatsoever. Especially if you're using the foam, you can work it in with your hands. It is very easy to get it down to the level of your skin. I'm using the foam at the moment, which I bought from Amazon, and I have put some links in the description for my US and my UK viewers of where you can get either Regain foam or Kirkland foam. For the UK viewers, it's only Regain on there because in the UK, we on Amazon don't sell kind of Kirkland products like that. However, you can buy that usually from eBay as well, so do feel free to check out eBay. There are kind of many different suppliers of it. Just try and find one with really good ratings, basically, just to ensure what you're getting is fine, because I know a lot of people do worry about that. You don't have to buy those particular ones. There might be some cheaper ones on Amazon as well. Those are just the ones that I found. So do feel free to check those out. So let's look at my results now. Okay guys, so it's results time. So I'll start where I always start usually, which is the right side. So just take a quick look. As you can see, the density and the coverage is improving slowly. This area here is getting better and better, but it's still obviously got a little bit of a gap. If I lift up, the hair around here, you'll see that the hair underneath is mainly kind of like vellus hair, which is why I say to people, if I was to quit now, I would lose quite a lot of the hair and the density, particularly in here. It's another reason why I need to trim, because all over as well, some of the hair is a lot thicker than others, and some of it covers some of the weaker areas, so it's harder to tell where that hair is currently at, what it currently looks like. On the left side, which we'll go to next, as you can see, sometimes the hairs bunch up together, which can make some of the areas look a little bit more sparse when they do that. So usually, as long as I brush it into place, it looks okay. But if again I lift this up, you'll see a lot of this under here is still vellus, and if I was to quit, I would lose quite a bit of it, and obviously I don't want that to happen, so I need to keep going for now. Under the lip, now I showed you guys before, this connects now, which is good, and it never used to. I do get the odd kind of hair in here as well. You can see some of the small kind of underlip hairs, but I think this is generally the kind of pattern is going to be like a normal soul patch pattern. Just take a quick look at the mustache a little bit closer up. There is hair in this area here, but it hasn't really grown or developed very much. It's got a little bit of colouring, but other than that, it's kind of stayed very much as kind of vellus. I'm hoping that it will transition at some point, but I'm not holding out too much hope on that. You'll see it's kind of a bit weird when it gets shorter. It starts growing in like chunks. So this area here is a lot darker and thicker than some of these areas around here. Generally quite thick. I think most of the stash is terminal, but there are little pockets of vellus throughout here as well. If I look underneath, you will see that area there is mainly vellus, and that's, like I said, if I trim it down I'll be able to tell a little bit more what's what. But what I do know is I have this area here vellus, and I have a few pockets of hair or spots which are very vellus and they're not as thick. So guys, that's my results for week 35. Okay guys, thanks very much for watching this video. If you did like this video, then please do hit the like button. If you have any comments or questions, please do put them in the comments box below. If you want to keep up to date with the journey, then please do hit the subscribe button also. Thank you to everybody that's subscribed so far. I've been Adam at the Facial Fuzz, and I will see you guys again next time.
Got a blue tick, but I got one on the top that gave me.
I don't even know.